Hi everyone, it's me Roshan Grung. Today I'm going to talk about my reflection on my engagement with the unit ETCH304 Teaching Curriculum, Literacy and Numeracy. After finishing this unit, I have learned so many things about literacy and numeracy. First of all, literacy and numeracy is not just about reading, writing or counting. It has more than that. They are functional tools and social practices that happens in our everyday life, which is shaped by our families, culture, or communities. I'm going to talk about my reflection in 5 key learnings. First of all, literacy and numeracy are everywhere in children's play. One of my first realization was how naturally literacy and numeracy appear in children's play. For example, a group of children they play into the sandpit and they make a small shop into the sandpit, and then they write something name of the shop, so it's called as a literacy. And at the same way, they have to keep the price for the items also. So and when they use stick as money, then it counts as a numeracy. So these moments show that literacy and numeracy happens. I mean, it happens in our everyday life. So it is our as an educator, it is our role to recognize these opportunities and build these skills on children. Well, my second key learning is literacy and numeracy connect across learning areas. The big learning for me was literacy and numeracy connects with other learning areas too, such as humanities and social science, visual arts, drama and puppetry, and movement and music. For example, talking about the humanities and social sciences, a group of children, if they are working on the last floor map of Australia, they can read the city's name. They will estimate the travel times from like Sydney to Canberra or Canberra to Melbourne. And in that base, our teachers can ask them open-ended questions like, how many cities did you see there? Or can you tell some of the cities' name? Now, in that case, it combines both literacy and numeracy together. My third key learning is excursions bring literacy and numeracy to life. I believe excursion has shown me how powerful real world context can be. Our teacher Michelle, she had taken us outside for the excursion a couple of times. One time she had taken outside for a roadside excursion where you have to name the list of the things was based on the questions. It was like street number, bus number, what's the tallest building floor has, or fruit with letter S. And on a different day, she had taken to the Australian Museum where you have to find the animals based on the picture. And yeah, and then we have to find out how many animals did we find out. So these activities made reading, counting, and observation a fun shared experience and help children see that literacy and numeracy are part of the world around them. It's not just something they see in the classroom. Now, talking about my fourth learning key is integrated and holistic planning makes learning meaningful. This course has helped me to the value of combining both literacy and numeracy together into the one activities rather than talking separately about literacy time and numeracy time. For example, if I create a puppet theater activity and ask children to write their own short script, not very long, and which count as a literacy, and then they will act it out on the roles according to the script, and they will count at the end like how many characters were there, and then how many props they use, which count as a numeracy. My fifth and my last key learning is using learning progressions and cultural responsiveness. A key part of my development is learning about Australian literacy and numeracy learning progressions, which help me to assess about where is student at? I mean, how is his knowledge about literacy and numeracy? So I can do the next step based on that things. For example, a student is really good at counting from 1 to 10, but he can't recognize the numerals. So that time, what can I do? The thing I can do is I might give him same matching games to build the skills on those numbers. And this at the same way, I also learn about the importance of cultural associations, which children brings from their home about literacy and numeracy. For example, mm, a Nepalese child, is teaching us a counting song in Nepali, and then which will compare with English counting, and then based on these things, these moments not only build skills but also foster mutual respect and cultural understanding. Overall, what I learned from this unit is literacy and numeracy are dynamic, interconnected, and permit all learning. So now I can create authentic, engaging, and culturally responsive experiences for every children. Thank you.